We are at Donald for the start of the senior game between Donald and Nullawil. Umpire throws the ball up and gets the game started. It's no clear, and it's going to be another ball up, I think. Ball goes up, comes down. Comes out wide. Quick kick forward. Not picked up. Cacaviello for Nullawil, kicks it forward. Could have been marked by Pearce, but wasn't. He still picks up and gets a hand pass out for Donald. Pearce with it again, another hand pass forward, another hand pass out, and a hand pass across, and Donald suddenly going forward with a short pass to a good lead and a good mark to Stevenson for Donald. He kicks it forward, and a great mark to Josh Potter in the half-forward flank for Donald. So we've been playing a minute and a half. Where are we? I've lost him. Josh Potter with the ball, taking the first shot for goal. Lines it up. Kicks. And that's straight through the middle, and that's a goal to Donald. Minute and a half gone in the first quarter. And there we go. Let's wait for the scoreboard to get through their goals. Can the scoreboard finish before it's back in the centre? Yes, 1-0-6. Donald leading Nullawil 0-0-0. And we're back for the centre bounce. Only just made it though. Ball goes up. Tap down by Andrew Brown for Donald. Ball doesn't get cleared much though, and Nully with it. Donald push it forward, it's inside Donald's 50, still going forward. Nully will keep overrunning it. They pick it up eventually, tries to get a kick. Umpire calls nothing, it's kicked in towards goal, and it's through for 1 point. Coming out to the forward pocket, or the back pocket for Nully. Nully still with it. Kicked is marked, hand passed across, and a quick kick playing on, looking for Cacaviello. Mitch Farmer finds him. He kicks in towards the centre. No mark, it's on the ground. And the umpire's going to ball it up in front of the Nullawil goals this time. Still a bit out though. It's on the ground. And umpire blows his whistle again. Ball goes up in the air in front of the goal square. Hand pass out by Nully, goes to no man's land. Donald pick it up, tackled, brought to the ground by Isbister, I think. And the umpire will ball it up. Quick tap out. Stevenson, hand pass across for Donald. Kick down towards the wing, and the ball going to be out of bounds. Waiting for the throw-in. Tap comes down, hand pass out by Brown, and Nully intercepted. hand pass across to Mitch Farmer again, running past, takes a bounce, kicks. It's no mark, it's on the ground, Donald's got it. Still have it, weave around, kick back to where it came from, looking for Kerr. Kerr takes a chest mark. He quickly turns, finds a teammate with a short pass. To Bath, I think that was. He kicks it across. Donald pick it up again. Donald still kicking it forward. This time a kick back and a mark taken by Josh Potter. Oh no, by Geddes, the captain. He kicked it forward and it's going to go where? Over the line and out of bounds. 22. Quigley for Nullawil, number 22. Ball comes down. Umpire throws it up. Snap towards goal and it's forced through and it goes through for 1 point. So it's now Donald 1-2, 8, playing Nullawil, no score. Quigley bringing the ball in with a big kick. Spoilt. Donald pick up the crumbs, turn around through James Wall, he kicks it forward. Jesse Wallen in there for Donald, but brought forward by Nully. Short pass is hand pass back, and another hand pass across to Tomo to Mitch Farmer. He goes towards the goals sorry, that's Mitch Farmer. It must have been Cacaviello, and that's the answering goal to Nullawil. So Mitch Farmer's kicked the first score for Nullawil. A good pass from Cacaviello to him, and that is a goal to Nullawil. So the score is now Donald 1-8, leading Nullawil 1-0, 6 points. A 2-point lead to Donald at the 8-minute mark of the first quarter. Time putt, probably got advantage, but Donald able to clear it from the centre. Good mark. Great diving mark to Nully there. Riley. He passes into the centre to a teammate. Umpire calls play on. Goes for the pass back to the centre again. I think that was Quigley by the sound of it. Cacaviello, is it? Hand passes across and back. Another hand pass. Cacaviello this time kicks it down. There's no mark. Donald trying to crash through. Barrett gets one out to Young, I think that was. He gets a pass that's marked by Geddes. Geddes goes across. This time a bigger kick down the wing. Looking for Stevenson, he doesn't mark it. And what's the umpire called here? Out of bounds. It's going to be a throw in. Here we are now. Putt versus Grant this time. At the back it goes to Noe. Hand pass off. Quick pass towards the centre. goes for the little pass to the lead and finds the player in Cacaviello. He quickly rolls over, gets up, kicks it forward, and has found Mitch Farmer, I'd say, this time. Mitch Farmer within kicking distance. Not far out. Oh, 30, 40 metre kick probably. Breeze coming towards the camera from probably across the ground more than a little bit from the goals though. He's kicked it and the umpire's signalled as a point, and Donald to bring it back into play through Barrack, I think it is, Riley Barrack. Ball's coming back in though, and it's out of bounds, and it will be a throw-in.
Straight to the middle.
11 minutes gone in this first quarter. They're jumping on it, so it'll be another ball up. This time Donald clear it from that ball up, but it's eventually picked up by Nully. Hand pass across to number 18 for Nully. He turns, kicks forward, finds a teammate. He goes across to Quigley. Quigley runs back, hand passes it across, and suddenly Nully are in attack again to the lead. He's found the player. He gets a hand pass off. Donald taken charge of it, runs into trouble, and the umpire's found a free somewhere, has he? Free kick, the umpire calls play on, kicked by Thompson is smothered. Donald able to take advantage of it, and umpire's found another free kick here. This time good mark there to Noah Berry for Donald. He kicks across the ground. Finds Barrack. Barrack goes for a big kick towards the centre. Big leap at the back of the pack, almost a good mark. Probably was nearly a good mark. I don't know, I'd like to see that in the replay. Umpire's called what? Called 50 metres. That was a great mark, actually. Goes for the pass. And he's found someone. Who's he found? Mitch Farmer again. Star full forward. Played a few games for the Tigers in Melbourne. Lines up. Can he get it through? I think it was the Tigers anyway. Someone in Melbourne. Kicks. That's a big kick. And straight through the middle. And that's the answering goal. It now puts Nully in the lead for the first time in the game at the 14.5 minute mark of the first quarter. Scores are Donald 1-2-8, trailing Nullawil 2-1-13. Same number of scoring shots, 5 points the difference. Central umpire with the ball, throws it up. Putt gets the tap, It's not cleared. And the umpire's paid a free kick to Donald, to Barrick. Not Barrick, to Hards. Hards kicks it forward. The leap. Mark's not taken, but Donald get it. Running along with the long hand pass, he kicks in towards goal, and he's answered that goal pretty well within 20 seconds of the previous one, and that puts Donald back in the lead by a point. Donald 2-2-14, leading Nullawil 2-1-13. And we've been playing almost 16 minutes in the first quarter. Back at the centre for the throw up. Throws it up. Leap. Donald get a kick. Then it goes straight up in the air. Mark is taken by number 5. He kicks it forward. No mark taken by Nolly now. Who's got it? Donald's got it. They kick it forward. Once again, no mark. It's on the ground. Number 5, Matthew Wade for Nullawil. Throws it up. Tap forward. Donald pulled to the ground straight away. The umpire said too high, and a free kick to Blake Grant for Donald. He plays on, runs around his player, kicks it long, goes over the back, nobody marks it. Brown with it, holds it up, hand passes in the air. What's the umpire called? It's called free kick to Nully. Quickly plays on, coming in down the outer side. Finds Jonathan Casey. He goes out wider to Kyle Doran. Kyle Doran for Nully. Umpire eventually calls play on. He kicks it straight down the wing. There's no mark. Hunter Lyons for Nully. I don't know if that's right. That's what mine says. Number 9, Daniel Pearce for Donald, kicks it across to Noah Berry. Noah Berry centres it. Finds Trent Grant. He goes on his left foot. Across to Ryan Hards. He kicks it across the ground. There's nobody able to mark it. It's on the ground. They jump in. Donald with it, caught, pulled to the ground, and the umpire will ball it up. 30 metres out, directly in front of Donald's goals. 18 and a bit minutes gone. Picked out by Putt. Picked it up, turned, ran, kicked it. Found a teammate eventually. He turns, kicks it down the wing further. Also finds a teammate in one of the Thompson boys, I think. A hand pass comes across, but it's been turned over, and Donald now back into attack. Goes to Watts for Nullawil. He goes for the quick kick forward. It's on the ground and picked up and kicked forward. Umpire's calling play on. It's gone right across the ground. It's kicked forward. There's no one there though. Is he going to get it before it hits the boundary? No, he doesn't. Boundary, throws it in. Brown versus Putt. Brown gets a hand pass out to Jesse Wallen. He kicks quickly. It's inside 50. Donald with it, with Stevenson. And the umpire paying a free to Stevenson. He'll be kicking from about 50. Looks like he's going to go back and have a shot for goal. Probably got a bit of breeze behind him from that angle. Kick. It's a big kick. And I think it's touched and through for 1 point. Putt picks it up, gets a hand pass out, finds Farmer. Farmer with another hand pass across, goes in towards goal with a deliberate shot, and he's got it through, I think. And it is through. So that was Thompson before, Adam Thompson I was talking about, but I don't know who kicked that goal, but it's a goal to Nullawil, so it puts them 4 points in front. Donald 2-3-15 trailing Nullawil 3-1-19. Umpire throws the ball up in the centre. Brown this time for Donald gets a tap. It's not picked up cleanly. Nullawil got it, but he's held, and the umpire's paying a free against him. Donald taking the kick straight inside 50, and a good mark there to Stevenson, I think it is, for Donald. He's a big solid fella, Stevenson. He'll be kicking from a good 45 metres out, directly in front. A bit of a breeze behind him, not much. Not a bad looking kick. Certainly got the distance, but it's offline and through for 1 point. Quickly to bring it in, going for Daniel Watts, out in the halfback flank area. He quickly kicks it across to Hadza. He kicks it. Comes into a diving mark. Quickly gets up, hand passes across. Another short pass. Good mark. Good mark. Under pressure to Dean Smith. Now he goes across the ground to Casey. Gets a hand pass off. Where's the ball? Casey tap cleverly across this time to Dean Smith. He gets the pass in. Finds Mitch Farmer. He quickly plays, turns on, kicks it around, and a good mark to Putt, is it? To Dean Putt. Well within kicking range. He's a big boy, Dean Putt. Looks like he's lost a bit of weight to last year too. Looks very fit. Comes in, lines up, kicks. Not a bad looking kick, and that's through for a goal to Nullawil. 2-4-16. Donald trailing Nullawil 4-1-25. So a 9 point lead to Nullawil at the 25 minute mark, so there can't be a lot of time left in this quarter. Just go back to this scoreboard before they ball it up. Rightio, there's the ball up. Brown gets the tap out. Gets the ball but gets held to him. Dean Smith ran too far. Things didn't go his way and Donald able to get the kick, but he probably, by the time they get the ball, it's well in Nullawil's advantage. The ball's on the ground, Donald with it, but they're tackled. Umpire's called, too high and a free kick to Donald. 5-on-5. Donald hand pass off. Kick down the other side. Big leap, almost a mark, but not quite. Certainly got up for it. Just didn't hold it. And Donald's still with it though. It's turned over, and there goes the sign for quarter time. With a fairly close game, but nevertheless Nullawil's got a handy lead of 9 points at quarter time. Donald 2 goals 4 behind, 16 points, trailing Nullawil 4 goals 1 behind, 25 points. And here we are back at the start of the second quarter. Umpire about to throw the ball up. Brown versus Putt. No clear winner and another ball up. Same again. Donald pick it up on the run pass though. Kick it straight forward into the 50 zone. And a safe mark at the back for Nully. Kicks it out wide. Down the wing. Finds Matthew Wade for Nullawil. Wade for Nullawil. Goes for the short pass. Finds Hunter Lawrence. He kicks it across to Matthew Quigley. Quigley runs around, plays on, kicks forward. Into the centre half forward. Ball's on the ground. Donald pick it up, get a hand pass out. And the ball's being held and the umpire will ball it up centre half forward for Nullawil. Umpire throws it up. Brown using his body well. Still doesn't get the tap. The ball's held by Nullawil and it's a free kick against Nullawil to Donald. Really didn't have a lot of choice there, but he was holding the ball, so Donald kicks it out to the wing to Brown. Brown takes the mark. Hand passes off straight away. Donald get a hand pass, but straight into trouble. And nothing's called. They get away with it, and Donald kick it to the centre half forward position, but it's marked there by Nullawil. Quickly turns, plays on. I think that was Jordan Humphries. He kicked it forward, finds a player, gets a hand pass out, and a pass back in. Matthew Wade for Nully with the ball. Goes across to Quigley. Quigley goes for the pass, goes over the pack. They're all diving on, and the umpire will ball it up. Brown gets the tap again. Doesn't go anyone's way though, and there'll probably be another ball up before anything happens. Umpire throws it up. This time Putt got his hand to it, but it went straight down to a Donald player who's thrown on the ground, and the umpire's paid a free against him. It's a bit stiff there, I'd say, and a free kick to Matthew Wade and 50 metres to go with it, which basically means it should be a goal to Nullawil. It's only going to be 10 metres out from the goal if the 50 metre arc's anything to go by. And that's about where he's lined him up, at the edge of the goal square. Matthew Wade for Nullawil, shooting for the first goal of the second term. Shoots, And there's no mistake in that, and that's a goal to Nullawil. He may have been a bit stiff there, but arguing about it's not assured them of a goal, so the score is now Donald 2-4-16 trailing Nullawil 5-1-31. Been playing 4 minutes in the second term. The umpire about to throw the ball up, which he does. Tapped down by Nully this time. Dean Smith almost had control of it for Nully, but not quite. It's across to James Wall. He fumbles at the last minute. They jump on him. Andrew Brown picks it up. They're all on him as well. Umpire lets play go, but eventually decides it's got to be a ball up. Throws it up. Putt, get the tap. Wade tapped it further. Picks it up, gets a hand pass out. Almost turned over. It is turned over. Donald now with the ball going down the grandstand side wing with a kick. Mark's not taken, but they pick up the crumbs and kick it to the centre. And this time it's, I think that was Wall again for Donald, held it and kicked it forward. And a great mark there for Donald. Is that Stevenson again? No, Josh Potter. Great mark to Josh Potter. Can't see the 50 metre line, so I'm not sure how far he's kicking from, but it must be close to 50 metres. Lines up, kicks. Kick has drifted to the left and just off line and through for 1 point. Kick to the centre. Quickly plays on, taking it out wide. Oh, this time it's smothered. Thrown to the ground, the ball comes free. Young and gets the ball clear. Geddes gets it out. Donald's still in control, runs around, kicks. Where's it gone? Almost out of bounds, and it will be thrown in the edge of the 50 metre arc on the outer side in Donald's attacking zone. The boundary umpire with the ball just comes in, throws it over his head. Tap going to Nullawil, but not cleared properly, and Wall with it again, gets a hand pass back to Hards. He kicks it forward. No mark though. Hand pass out by Nullawil, another long hand pass out. This time Nully have a bit of time and they kick it forward. Can they find a player? It's 2-on-1 at the back of the pack. Nully in the lead. Can he pick it up? Ball's still there. Donald though gets some control. Nully with it. Across to who? I'm not sure who, but it's eventually through for 1 point. Right down the middle, almost, oh, he's a good mark. Another good mark, this time centering kick to Young for Donald. He goes further down, but it goes to number 32 for Noel. He kicks it across. Another one to Lawrence, I think. He passes forward. Finds Cacaviello. He hand passes the player running past. He quickly kicks it forward. And a good mark. Good strong mark there to Pierce for Donald. He kicks it to the centre to, not sure, but Blake Grant has it now. He goes for the short pass straight on to Young. His kick goes to Donald Player, hand passes wide, snaps towards goal, but it's offline and 3 for 1 point. It's Kerr, Dale Kerr for Donald, kick that across the face of goal. Score is 2-6-18 Donald, trailing Nullawil 5-2-32. Short pass kick, hand pass to the player running past, a long hand pass this time into danger. Donald intercept, pick it up, get a hand pass out to Young. Young kicks towards goal, but it's once again offline and 3 for 1 point. Donald with more scoring shots should be in the lead, but haven't been able to kick accurately so far. Running there by Nully, hand pass off, hand pass back, and then a kick, and they're right down the wing, bouncing nicely for them. Take another bounce. I think that's Riley Smith with the ball. He's running fast, takes his third bounce, hand passes across, and there's a goal to Charlie Fawcett for Nully. That was great play there by I think it was Riley Smith for Null, resulting in a goal. Scores: Donald 2 goals, 7 behinds, 19 points, trailing Nullawil 6 goals, 2 behinds, 38 points, and we've been playing 10 3/4 minutes into the second term here at Donald. Beautiful day for footy. Tap down going to putt, and the follow through to Nully. Hand pass back, that's Mitch Farmer doing the breakthrough there, but his hand passes offline and Donald intercept. Young goes out wide, finds a teammate, takes a mark, he goes back, goes for a bigger kick forward, finds Stevenson for Donald. Donald still with it, but the hand pass is a bit short, and Riley Smith again kicking it forward for Noe. And the umpire's going to ball it up just inside the Nullawil 50 metre zone. Throws it up. Tap goes Nullawil's way to Charlie Fawcett. Still going Nullawil's way, and snap towards goal by Wade. And umpire's blown his whistle. And what's he said? He's paid a free kick to, I think that's Wade. Matthew Wade for, no, he must have got knocked over after he got rid of the ball, I'd say. I didn't see it, so he's going to have another shot for goal anyway. He's about, man on his mark's about 20 metres out, so it's a fair angle, eh? And I think that's offline and 3 for 1 point. Donald with a short pass, finds Blake Grant, he goes out wide, finds a teammate running on, plays on. Big long kick this time, and a good mark. Hand pass off. looking for Potter, but he was sort of pushed at the last minute. And this time the central umpire is going to ball it up. Tap straight down to Nully. Hand pass long, wide, not picked up cleanly. Donald now in control. Oh, great kick, great lead, great mark by Young. Young goes for the short pass, didn't get marked though, and turned over to Nully. Young back in there again, doesn't pick it up cleanly. Nullawil does, but he's caught and dragged to the ground, and this time the umpire will throw it up. That was Daniel Watts and Ross Young, two greats of the footy here on this game. Great blind turn by Geddes. Donald still with the ball. Blake Grant snaps towards goal. It's offline and through for 1 point. 14.5 minutes gone in the second quarter. Donald quickly bring the ball into play. Oh, sorry, Nully do. By a hand pass, and then a hand pass back and another hand pass. So 3 hand passes, and they're just about at the 50-metre mark. They kick it out. Mark's not taken though, and Donald able to bring it back in with a nice kick, and should be a goal here to Donald. Not sure who has the ball. Goes for the pass though. Finds a person a bit closer in Trent Grant. Prolific goal kicker for Donald so far this season and last season. He's now going to shoot for goal from how far out? 25 metres, 30 metres. I think this would be a goal for Donald. Kicks. Nice looking kick. And the crowd's pretty happy with it, so that's another goal. The goal umpire was happy, so it's now Donald 3 goals 8, I think. 3-8-26, trailing Nullawil 6-3-39. So a 13-point lead to Nullawil, even though Donald has a couple more scoring shots, and we're at the 16-minute mark of the second quarter. Umpire throws the ball up. Oh! Had a bit of body crashing there. Nobody looked to fall over too much though. The ball gets kicked into the Donald attacking zone. Comes off the pack to Nully. Back to Nully with a hand pass and a bounce. Another hand pass out wider still. Nully chasing it, pick it up. Goes for another hand pass, this time a kick. It's intercepted. Can anyone make use of it? They don't so far. Trying to push through. Eventually Nully has it, but he's tackled. Dean Smith for Nully with it. Another hand pass out to a player who is able to break free and get a kick away this time. Big leap. Big leap and a great mark there to Daniel Pearce for Donald, who read that very well. James Wall with the ball. He kicks it forward. Kicks it out wide. And is that Grant? No, it's not. Stevenson takes the mark. Kicks it in to Bell Warren. His pass is accurate as well. His hand pass back to Bell Warren again. This time the kick not quite as accurate, but Donald's still able to pick it up through Grant. He hand passes across, snap towards goal, but it's offline and Nully able to control it. This time the mark's taken, he holds it and goes back for his kick. 18 minutes just ticked over. Donald have the ball. Big long kick forward into attack again. This time Andrew Brown for Donald takes an easy chest mark. He'd be kicking from about 40 metres, 35-40 metres. Not directly in front, but not a big angle. Breeze certainly just picked up a little bit then, blowing towards me from across the ground. Nice kick. Is it straight? Umpire didn't move at all. It is straight, and that's another goal to Donald. So Donald now 4-8. Damn, missed it again. .32, trailing Nullawil 6-3-39, so back to a 7-point margin. Still hasn't cleared from the centre. Kicked off the ground this time by Brown forward for Donald. Zach Kelly though, for Nully intercepts and kicks it back inside 50. Geddes for Donald with it, I think. He kicks the mark spot, but the umpire's paid in the back and a free kick to Donald. Quickly plays on going across the ground. Goes further across the ground, looking for Barrack for Donald. He runs a full 15 metres, then kicks. Ball spills to the ground. Donald don't pick it up, Nullawil do. They get a couple of hand passes and then tries to weave around, doesn't come off, gets a hand pass out, but the umpire's paid it against him. Not exactly sure why. He did actually hand pass it, so it's a free kick to Jesse Wine for Donald. He goes for the short pass though and hits his man a little bit straighter on, a little bit closer. His kick though isn't accurate and it is forced through for 1 point. I'm not 100% sure who that is. I guess that's Houston. Crowd thinks it's Houston too, so number 11 for Donald. Nully to bring the ball back into play after that point. Comes in. Almost to a Nully player, but he didn't pick it up cleanly. This time he does. He's caught and the umpire's paid a free kick to Donald. James Wall kicks it forward. It's tapped over the line and out of bounds. End of time on now, 22 minutes played in this quarter. Boundary throws it over his head. Goes to the big people, but nobody seems to clear it immediately. Donald with it, kick towards goal with a snap. Not far enough and a good mark in defence. Going to Nully. Quickly kick it out wide. Another short pass. Another kick forward. Goes over the pack, the umpire's blown his whistle and paid a free kick to Nully, or has he played play on? No, it's gone back. Goes over the pack again, Brown picks it up, tackled and gets a hand pass out and it's over the line and will be thrown in centre wing, grandstand side. Straight across the ground from where we're situated. Going for the big throw in, straight over his head. Putt and Brown pushing each other. Donald get a kick away. It's intercepted though by Quigley for Nullawil. He kicks it forward. This time a good mark to Barrack for Donald in defence. Been playing pretty well this season. Kicks it forward. Finds a teammate. He goes right across the ground looking for Young. He takes it. Kicks it to the centre. Good mark to Kerr. Hand pass across. Another hand pass to Grant. Grant is caught with the ball surely. Umpire calls play on. And nobody marks it. A few people fall over. Ross Young again kicks it forward with a nice pass, but it's not marked. Nully pick it up and the umpire blows his whistle and he's paid a free kick to whom? To Nully. Quickly goes across the ground, but intercepted by Donald. He kicks it off the ground and that's straight through for a goal, and they're going to be going into half time with perhaps equal scores. Donald now 5-9, 39. Equal to Nullawil 6-3, 39. Level scores. We've been playing 25 minutes, so as I said, there can't be a lot of time left, so it could be dead level at half time. A very exciting game here at Donald. No real clear tap out winner there. It's on the ground. Nully with it. Dean Smith for Nullawil kicks it inside 50, but it's marked by Donald. They kick it straight back towards the wing. Oh, sorry, towards the centre. And a clean mark taken by his teammate. He's held, but he goes back, kicks, short pass, finds another teammate. So it's Stevenson, I think. He kicks out wide to a player by himself. Holds the mark. Clock is running down now. Goes for a pass, finds someone by themselves. Still not within 50 metres. This time they should be going to the centre, but it's not picked up cleanly. And it's been turned over. One bounce to Nully, two bounces. I think that was Hunter Lawrence. He kicks it out wide, but it's intercepted by Donald across to Bell Warren. Bell Warren with a short pass for Donald. Finds Ross Young. He hand passes it back to Bell Warren, and there goes the siren for half time with the scores dead level. Great way to go into half time for an exciting game. Donald 5-9, 39, equal to Nullawil 6-3, 39. 26.5 minutes in that second quarter. Scores are dead level. Rightio, we're back at the Nullawil for the second half. Almost perfect condition for footy. The scores are dead level. Tap out this time going Donald's way. Umpires found a free kick to Donald. They quickly kick it straight inside 50 from the centre. Picked up by a player going around in hards. He hand passes off to Stevenson, who tries to get it out but doesn't quite, and the ball's held in to, I think it's to him again, and the umpire will ball it up 30 or 40 metres out from the Donald goal for the start of this quarter. Kicked straight off the ground and through for 1 point, so the first score of the quarter about 40 seconds in from the start. Nully threw Quigley to bring it back into play. As for a big kick down the grandstand side, it must have gone out of bounds, I think. I can't see the ball. There it is, way up there. sure what's happening here. Someone blew their whistle. Someone must have gone off with a blood rule or something, I think. Umpires signalled time to start anyway. The ball gets thrown in. Hand pass out, Donald with it. James Wall quickly kicks it back inside 50. Donald still with the ball. Hand pass out. Kerr, I think that was, kicked it in and has found teammate right over the other side there. Cooper Anderson. Which one? He's lining up for a shot at goal anyway. Kicks. Not a bad looking kick. The goal umpire didn't move. But he signalled it offline and it's only a point. Quickly again to bring it in for Nully. Boundary umpire ready to run in for a centre throw up. Kicked out wide to Jordan Humphries. Takes the mark just outside 50 for Nullawil. Goes for the short pass. Finds Isbister for Nully. He hand passes it back to Humphries, I think. I'm not sure. He kicks it right across the ground. It's not taken cleanly though. They really haven't gained much there, and Donald have gained control and kick it back, and the mark is taken by Geddes directly in front, 25 metres out. Passes it into Grant. He's right in the goal square. Blake Grant goes back, turns, kicks, and that's a goal to Donald. 3.5 minutes into the final, the third quarter. Hey Bill. Good, thanks. And the scores. Donald 6-11-47, leading Nullawil 6-3-39. So an 8-point lead to Donald at the 4-minute mark of the third quarter. And it's held in, so the umpire's saying I'll ball it up. Right in front of the centre forward position for Nullawil. Donald get a hand pass out and another one. And another one. This time a kick. No mark though. Hand pass forward by Nully. Riley Smith kicks it forward, but it's forced over the line and out of bounds in the forward pocket area for Nullawil. Boundary about to throw it in. He does so. Big throw. Tap down, kicked somewhere. I'm not sure where it went. Must have went through for a point. It did. Donald just about to bring it in. Likes to go down the grandstand side again. Big kick. But marked by Charlie Fawcett for Nullawil. He kicks it forward and then marked by Donald. They kick it across the ground to James Wall. He kicks it forward. Nobody marks it. It's picked up by Nully. Gets a hand pass. Gets another hand pass. Another hand pass and a kick in by Watts towards the centre forward. But it's marked by Barrack for Donald. He goes out wider. Finds a teammate in Anderson again. He's caught. Right to the ground, and it's got to be a free kick. Umpire pays advantage, play on. or nothing, I'm not sure what. And everyone's yelling and screaming. I'm not sure what's actually happening here, whether the ball's coming back or no. It's a kick to, looks like Mitch Farmer for Nullawil in the forward pocket. And the man on his mark's about 20 metres out, so you'd think this is going to be a goal for Nullawil. It'll make a very exciting game if it keeps up like this, if he gets this goal. It's a nice looking kick, crowd's happy, the goal umpire signalled a goal. So that puts them within 1 point, and it's probably 7.5 minutes about played out in this third quarter. 6:11:47 Donald leading Nullawil 7-4-46. Out, Donald. Remarkable effort to get that kick out, but he did. Nully's intercepted now though, going for a long hand pass wide to Hunter Lawrence. He puts it back to Dean Smith, I think. He kicks it forward, and the mark is taken again at full tilt by Mitch Farmer. Is he going to have a shot, or is he looking for? He's looking for someone to kick it to, but in the end he kicks it into the hot spot. The man in front doesn't quite take it, it's on the ground, and they kick it through, and that's a goal to Nullawil. I didn't see who kicked that, but it's certainly another goal, and it's puts them in front by 5 points now at the 8.5 minute mark. Donald 6:11:47 trailing Nullawil 8-4-52. Let's try it a little bit darker, see if that's better. Probably is till we go in the shade, but anyway. Central umpire throws it up, taps it back, Donald with it, lose it, it's on the ground, it'll be another ball up. Umpire's paid a free kick against Nully. Donald taking it from the centre. Big kick straight forward, into attack, no mark, it's on the ground. Picked up by Hunter Lawrence, hand pass across, another hand pass across to Jordan Humphries. His kick smothered. He gets it again, and the umpire's paid a free kick for kicking in danger, and Jordan Humphries to take the free kick. Quickly plays on, kicks it forward. Looking for the player by himself, finds him. He kicks it, a big kick. And a good mark again to Mitch Farmer for Nullawil, playing a pretty good game. I'm not sure how many goals he kicked, but he's taken a lot of marks in the forward line, and he's having another shot for goal at the moment. Probably from 40 metres out, 45 metres out. Fair angle. The breeze feels like it's dropped a little bit at the moment, but it's a bit hard to tell up here. We've got a bit of shelter around us. Lines up. Kicks. It's a nice kick. Is it straight? No, just offline and through for 1 point. So it's now 6:11:47. Donald trailing Nullawil 8-5-53. According to the scoreboard, Donald bring it back in, going down the outer side this time. Safe kick to a teammate. Umpire calls play on. He kicks it further down the wing to a pack, but a good mark. Donald get the kick and turn and kick it. This time Andrew Brown in there eventually gets a kick off as he's held. Nullawil able to pick it up and hand pass over the head. Another hand pass. Another hand pass. Wade right across the ground. And then a kick down the wing on this side and finds, I think it's a Cacaviello, but I'm not sure. He kicks it forward. Spoiled, goes back. They fall over each other. And Donald come out with it and find the player in front. He turns, kicks it to another player by himself. He plays on straight away, kicks with his left foot towards the goal. And I think he might have put it through. He has put it through, and that's a goal to Donald, so it will bring the scores back to dead level, I think. $7:11.53 Donald, playing Nullawil 8:5.53, so dead level at the 13-minute mark of the third quarter. So nobody breaking away in this premiership quarter so far. It's been goal for goal. Hand pass comes out to Nullawil. They kick it straight inside 50 to the leading player, and another great mark under a bit of pressure. And we got a great view of whether it's going to go through. Mitch Farmer again shooting for goal for Nullawil. Looks like it's hooked around to the left and through for 1 point. Ball to be brought in by Belwarren for Donald. Not sure where to kick it. He was starting off fast and then he's taken his time. He's going down the grandstand side with a big kick. There's a pack there, nobody marks it, it's on the ground. It goes to the Donald player in front of the pack. He kicks it down to the wing. Once again, nobody marks it. Geordie Humphreys for Nullawil, going at speed, eventually clears it to Quigley, across to Lawrence, across to I think Cacaviello. He kicks it forward and the mark has been taken this time by Riley Smith, directly in front for Nullawil. Big kick though, probably 45 metres, but directly in front. Kicks. He's certainly got the distance and he's got the accuracy by the crowd, and that's another goal. So the one by Donald answered fairly quickly. Ball's back to the centre already. Been playing over 15 minutes. Score puts Nullawil ahead. Nullawil 9-6-60, leading Donald 7-11-53. Probably 10 minutes left in this quarter so far. Ross Young gets the ball out to a player who's tackled, and the free kick going to Nullawil, to Matthew Wade. He kicks it out wide. Finds a teammate in, presume that's Big Putt. He's using his strength. His kick goes low, finds a teammate. He gets a hand pass out, gets the ball again, hand passes it forward. Quick kick, marked, hand pass forward, doesn't come off properly to Riley Smith. He gets a hand pass, but it's intercepted by Darrick, I think it was, for Donald. He got a kick off to, looks like Anderson from here. And He takes his time and kicks it down the wing. It's a big leap at the back, there's no mark. Ball comes forward Donald's way, but picked up by Nully. Hand pass across to Wade. Wade goes further across. Lawrence picks up, hand passes through the pack to Humphreys. He gets it out to Lawrence again. He goes another hand pass. This time it's a kick forward. And putt there. Doesn't take the mark, but the umpire's paid a free kick to him regardless. And he kicks it well inside kicking range. Goes over the back, picked up by Nully, but he's sandwiched between Pearce from Donald and another player. And the umpire will ball it up right on the... What is it? The just near the boundary post. Looks like he's about 10 metres out from goal. Oh no, it's a ball. It's out of bounds, it must have been. So it's thrown in. Snap towards goal. Goes across the face of goal and it's marked by a Donald player. Barrack by himself. Takes an easy chest mark. Also takes his time. Where's he going to kick it? Eventually kicks it out towards the wing. There's no mark at the back of the pack. Donald doesn't pick it up cleanly and Young. But he's still there. He gets the hand pass, but it goes to Nully, to Lawrence, across to Cacaviello, who fakes and then kicks it in. And the mark is taken by a teammate in Adam Thompson, is it? Adam Thompson, I think, for Nullawil. Going to have a shot from goal. Another big kick though. Not going to make the distance. Tapped, goes out wide. Still in play, but it's eventually over the line and will be thrown in 10 metres around from the boundary post. 18 minutes gone in the third quarter. 7-point lead to Nullawil at this stage. The boundary umpire throws it over his head. Brown gets it. Hand pass out by Donald is intercepted. Snap towards goal by Thompson, but it's offline and hits the post, and another point to bring it up to an 8-point lead by Nullawil. Just waiting on Donald to bring it back into play. This time kick down the middle and a good mark. Quickly played on, a nice kick, running with the fight of the ball. He takes the mark. That was Ryan Barth. He kicks it forward, hit him on the chest. Stevenson, I think that is. He kicks in towards their attacking zone. The back of the pack, Nullawil able to pick it up, but it's run over the line and will be thrown in Donald's forward pocket area. Throws it in. Quick kick out by Nully. Picked it up again. Nully players running with the ball. It's being held up. Eventually Cacaviello comes out wide to Nick Keogh. He goes across to Hunter Lawrence, back to Nick Keogh. He kicks it forward to the lead, and another mark to Mitch Farmer, who's also going to have another shot for goal. This one looks like it's right on the edge of 50 again. Just kicking into a slight breeze. Kicks. Can't see what's happened. It's offline though and through for a point. Donald straight back out the way it came. Ross Young turns, kicks across to Morgan. Morgan for Donald. Kicks down the wing looking for Wall, goes over the pack. Donald pushing it forward, but it goes into the hands of Nully. Gets a hand pass back. Bath gets a hand pass forward for Donald, but intercepted by Nully. Quick kick and Lawrence for Nullawil kicks it forward, hand pass back to him, running forward. Goes for the pass towards the centre, but it's marked by Andrew Brown for Donald, the big ruckman. He kicks it wide, and free kick this time against Putt. Donald pick it up and play on, straight inside their 50. It's no mark. Number 11 for Donald. Houston picks it up, hand passes wide. Another hand pass back to Geddes. This time a kick forward. It could have been Potter, I'm not sure. And what's happening? It's run over the line, out of bounds in the forward pocket area for Donald now. We're nearly 2 minutes into time on. Probably going to be 25 or 6 minutes this quarter, so probably 4 odd minutes left. Throws it in. Looking for the umpire. Eventually he says he didn't make an attempt, and the free kick is going, at this stage it's going the way of Nullawil, unless the umpire changes it, to Cacaviello. Free kick going to Cacaviello. Quickly goes right across the face of goal. Takes a bounce. Kicks it straight towards the centre, and a good mark by Brown for Donald. Intercepting it, finds a teammate in Kerr. Kerr kicks it in, once again finding a teammate in Josh Potter for Donald. He's taken the mark directly in front, 35 metres out. Can he kick a goal for Donald? It's pretty important at this stage. Make the difference at the three-quarter break, only 4 or 5 points if he can get this through. Lines it up. Takes a couple little half steps, then kicks, and by the crowd he's got it. That's straight through the middle and a goal to Donald. So that'll be 5 points of difference now. Very close game. So Donald 8-11-59, trailing Nullawil 9-8-62. So sorry, a 3 point difference, and it's 23 and a half minutes gone in the third quarter. Throws the ball up. Andrew Brown gets a tap straight to a teammate, back to Hards. Hards kick smothered. Where's the ball? Ball still going Donald's way. It's intercepted by Nully again. He's caught, gets a hand pass out. The umpire pays the free kick against him, and Donald take the kick it forward out wide. There's no mark. Houston with it for Donald. Gets a long hand pass out, doesn't go to anyone in particular. It's on the ground still, and this time a long hand pass by Nullawil. Does find a teammate. It gets kicked forward, bounces awkwardly though. Running through is, I'm not sure, a Nullawil player, but Donald has been able to pick it up, but he's caught and thrown to the ground, and the umpire is going to ball it up in the half forward flank for Nullawil. 25 minutes ticked over, so probably a minute or so left. Snap towards the goal area. There's no one there, or there's two people there holding each other. They still don't do anything, and it's forced through for a point. And Donald taking the ball to bring it back into play. Siren's going to stop the next score, I'd say. Kicks it out wide to a player by himself who plays on straight away. Kicks it down the wing to the lead, but it's not taken. Nullawil will take it over. Gets a kick, short pass. But a good intercept there by number 19 for Donald, Noah Berry. He kicks it back into the goal square to Trent. I think it's Trent. Then back again. He plays on, hand passes long, back to Noah Berry. He hand passes back, takes one bounce, takes two bounces, hand passes forward. And a good tackle there. What's going to happen? So Bill Warren's tackled a Nullawil player, but he didn't have any time to get rid of it, so it'll be a baller. 26 minutes, 20 seconds gone in the final quarter. Andrew Brown gets his kick smothered. Nullawil will come forward. This is probably going to be the last opportunity. And a mark there to Blake Grant for Donald in the last line of defence. He goes back out to the forward pocket area. It's kicked further around the boundary to Anderson. He kicks it further around, finds a teammate. He goes for a big kick down the wing. And where's the ball gone? It's gone a free kick to Riley Smith, is it? Or to Nullawil anyway. He kicks it straight into Dean Smith. He quickly kicks it straight in to the centre forward area, and a good mark to Donald. Hand pass off and goes across the ground. Takes the mark, hand passes across, plays on, kicks out towards the wing, and a mark to Quigley. Quigley takes his kick, but it's too late. The siren's gone. The score is Donald, 8 goals, 11 behinds, 59 points. Trailing Nullawil, 9 goals, 9 behinds, 63 points. And just under 28 minutes in that third quarter. Rightio, we're starting the final quarter here at Donald. Not much in it. Any team could win this easily. The umpires found a free straight away, going Donald's way. Quick kick straight out to Andrew Brown. He kicks it forward to the pack, and picking up off the pack is Young, who kicks straight towards goal. And that's the first goal of the quarter. Less than 30 seconds before that goal was scored, and that's a great start for Donald in the final quarter. So quarter 4 starts with Donald taking the lead, 9-11-65, leading Nullawil 9-9-63. 2 points in it. And still waiting on the ball to come back. Throws it up. Putt gets the tap. Donald get the ball though. Weave around. Kick. Nobody able to mark it. In the lead was Nullawil, but Donald pick it up, turn round, kick on his left foot for a pass, and a nice pass straight to the centre in front of goals, and the mark is taken by Josh Potter. He's had a few marks in front of goals today, so this one's a bit closer than some. He should be able to kick this, I would think. Josh Potter lining up for goal. Nice looking kick. The players on the field are very happy with that, and that's a goal, and it puts them further in front. All just about back at the centre. Scoreboard says Donald 10-11-71, leading Nullawil 9-9-63. An 8-point lead at the 2.5 minute mark of the final term. The ball goes up. Brown versus Putt. Nobody seems to clear it. Stevenson had it, but someone had him, and the ball's going to go up again. Hutt got the tap this time. No, sorry, Brown got the tap, I think. And, oh, way too high, and it's got to be a free kick to Lucas Cacaviello. He hand passes across to Quigley. Quigley back to Cacaviello. He goes for the pass. Finds Dean Smith for Nullawil. He goes for another short pass to the player by himself in Lawrence. Hunter Lawrence kicks a big kick. Mark's not taken though, it's on the ground. Don will pick it up, so it's a turnover. Morgan kicks it out wide looking for Geddes, who takes the mark and quickly goes back and kicks it forward to a teammate in Wall. Wall kicks it in to Anderson. He kicks it out wide. Oh, sorry, that's Wall out here, so I don't know who that was who kicked it, but anyway, Wall's got it now. He kicks it, and Barrack for Donald has it. He kicks into the attacking zone. There's three people there, and at the back of the pack, Donald able to control it and run into an open goal and kick another goal. Harry Forrest, I think that was for Donald, came in and kicked that goal. So that's 3 goals in 5 minutes for Donald. It's putting a lot of pressure on Nullawil. Score is Donald 11-11-77, leading Nullawil 9-9-63. So a 14-point lead to Nullawil at the 4.5 minute mark of the final term. That's 3 quick goals. Nullawil be wondering what happened. I'll have to regroup a bit to try and slow this onslaught down, but Donald really putting in a good effort the first 5 minutes. And this time the ball's held in and the umpire will throw it up again. Starting to cool down a bit here at Donald. It's been a perfect day for footy though. Not much wind. Donald with the ball. Kick it. Goes to a teammate. He hand passes it to Hards. Hards kicks it forward. No mark. It's on the ground. Nullawil in the lead. Picks it up. And what's the umpire found here? He's found it too high. And it's given him 50 metres as well. Geordie Humphries for Nulley. He goes out wider to Riley Smith. He goes for a pass into the middle to Zach Cacaviello. He goes across the ground to Kelly. Zach Kelly. Zach Kelly back to Quigley, and he didn't get it, so Dale Kerr intercepted and kicks it back. He goes for a bigger kick, and the mark is taken by Blake Grant. Not sure what the umpire's signalling there. It was the Donald bloke who ran into Kyle at that point. And his pass goes in and is taken safely for Donald by Dale Kerr. He's still a fair distance out. He's still kicking from nearly 50 metres, I'd say. Don't think he's going to get the distance. Yes, he has. It's just got over the pack, and that's through for another goal. And that's now 7.5 minutes. And the 4th goal for Donald this quarter. They're really taking it away. So this is the premiership quarter in this game. It's 12-11-83. Donald leading Nullawil by 20 points, 9-9-63. And by the time they get started, we'll have been playing 8 minutes, but that's still averaging a goal every 2 minutes. That's pretty good going in the final term. Putt got the tap, but it got brought in, and the umpire's just going to throw it up again. Brown this time got the tap, and the kick goes to Donald. Kerr showing a bit of class with his weaving skills there, kicks it towards goal. It's intercepted though by Nully. Hunter Lawrence in the lead, can he pick it up? Bounces awkwardly and they all fall over. Donald through Anderson come back with a hand pass out, and it's going to be forced over the line and will be thrown in just near the 50-metre line in Donald's attacking area. Just waiting on the boundary to bring that ball in. Must have gone right out the back. Here he comes. Boundary with it and a big throw over the top of his head. Putt grabs it, hand passes off, another hand pass off, another hand pass, and this time a kick forward. It's not marked cleanly. Nully with it, loses it, and Donald turn it over, tries to break his way through, and it's got to be a free kick to Matt Wade for good defending there by Nully. Wade goes across to Hunter Lawrence. Hunter Lawrence by himself. Doesn't take off, he goes back to take his kick. Taking it cleanly to Nick Keogh. Nick Keogh goes down wide to, who is it? Matt Wade again. Matt Wade looking for someone, finds a player by himself in Kyle Doran. Kyle Doran goes to hand pass this time, hand pass back to Doran. Doran kicks, and then a kick in towards the goal square. Is anyone there? Donald is there, he's on top of it. Not sure who, they're hanging on to him, so he can't get away, and it will be a ball up in the forward pocket area. Who was that for Donald there? Looked like Stevenson again. Snap towards goal, and it's intercepted right at the last minute, and a good mark to Donald. He decides to come down the other side. Goes for the big kick, Anderson and, oh no, Big Brown there. Nullawil with it. They're all screaming ball, but they had hold of both hands. And 50 metres and a free kick going to Jordan Humphries, so that's a goal to Donald there against Blake Grant that time, I'd say. Central umpire not very pleased with the way they're all telling him how to do it, so he's telling them he's going to do it different. So don't shut up. And he's kicked it offline, and it's through for 1 point. Donald to bring the ball back in now. He's deciding to go down the grandstand side. There's no mark. It's on the ground. Donald still with it though. Hand pass to a teammate. Kick is smothered. What's happened? Or maybe, sorry, it must have been marked. Everyone yelling for it. Riley Smith plays on with a hand pass. This time a kick to a pack. The back of the pack though is a Donald player. He kicks it forward to a teammate in Trent Grant. He goes for a quick kick to Young. Young plays on, going wider again, finds a player running on. He kicks in towards the goal square, and in front, a great mark in front goes to Andrew Brown. Andrew Brown, 20 metres out on a bit of an angle, but he goes for the pass. Umpire calls play on. And I think it's Blake Grant that time got the kick and put it through for Donald. And they can't make any mistakes this quarter, Donald. That was a great goal from a mistake. And, or what appeared to be a mistake. It obviously wasn't in the end, so the scores are now Donald 13-11-89, leading Nullawil 9-10-64. So a 25-point lead to Donald at the 14.5-minute mark of the final term. So they've really got away from everyone with this quarter. Morgan. Not sure who that was. It could have been Wall. Big kick anyway. And nobody getting anywhere, so the central umpire will ball it up. Might have been a bit of an injury from that, I think, for one of them. Ball comes clear. Where's it going? Going Donald's way. And a big kick in towards the goal square again. This time it's forced over the line and will be thrown in just near the point post for Donald. And a nice pass in there to Blake Grant, who's almost directly in front and will be aiming to score another goal for Donald. He's kicking from probably 35 metres out, almost directly in front. Nice looking kick, crowd happy with it, and that's another goal. That might be the nail in the coffin for Nullawil, I'd say. That means Nullawil would have to kick 6 goals now to be in a winning position from where they are. That's the least they could kick, is 6 goals straight. And the score is, what do we got? Donald 14-11-95. Leading Nullawil 9-10-64, who pretty much haven't scored this quarter. Whereas Donald has got 5 goals this quarter. Ball goes up. Putt gets the tap out the back, looking for Wade. Wade picks it up eventually, gets a hand pass back to Putt. Putt's caught front and back, and the umpire will ball it up. Blake Grant gets a hand pass out and then a hurried kick off. I didn't see who kicked it, but a hurried kick off. Donald with it. Stevens hits it out to Wall. Wall with a short pass. Finds Young, who quickly plays on, shoots towards goal. It's offline and out of bounds. Stevenson it is. Who's got the ball for Nully to bring it in. Looks like Kyle Doran perhaps. going across the grandstand side of the ground. Finds a player, he gets a hand pass off quickly, doesn't pick it up cleanly though, eventually he does in Zach Kelly. Zach Kelly for Nully goes out wider. And nobody's able to grab it, and it's going to be a ball up. Throws it up. Potter and putt. Donald come out with it. Hards. Long hand pass to Grant. Grant kicks it forward and Fire gets the ball, but he's landed on top of straight away, so it's going to be a ball up. Umpire throws it up. Comes out, Nully with it, hand pass across, kick forward. And the umpire's paid a free kick to Donald for a push, I'd say. And good mark there in defence to Nully. They come out the outer side this time. Finds Nick. Donald anyway, it's turned over. They're kicking straight back into attack, and a mark taken by Trent Grant, who plays on and puts it through for another goal. Really sealing it up now. 19 and 3/4 minutes gone in this final quarter, so we're almost into time on, and that's another goal to Trent Grant. It's gone from a very close game to a bit of a boil over, with Donald 15 goals, 11 behinds, 101 points, leading Nullawil 9 goals, 10 behinds, 64 points, so a 37-point lead to Nullawil as time on starts. Free kick being played to Kerr for Donald. Kerr quickly passes it on to Blake Grant. Blake Grant looks forward, and a good mark. That was a good kick and a good mark. And Stevenson again for Donald, I think, with the mark this time. Certainly within kicking distance. He's taking his time and really doesn't matter. It's 1 minute into time on, and they're more than 6 goals up, so he can afford to take his time. Kicks, it's offline and through for 1 point. Shadows are getting pretty long. Looked like they were going to kick it back where it came from, but instead they go out the other side. Finds Wade, he plays on, kicks it down the wing. Further down the wing, looking for Mitch Farmer, finds him. He quickly kicks in to the goal area. Jordan Humphries at the front doesn't quite mark it, but they come out the back through Cacaviello. He kicks it, and that's a goal for Nullawil in the dying stages of the game, making it look a little bit more respectable. So it'll now be Nullawil 10-10-70, trailing Donald. Can't remember, there's 16 I think. 15-12, 102. So it's at 52 points, no, 32 points, and we've been playing 22.5 minutes. Back in the centre, the ump throws it up. Brown grabs it, line turns and kicks it straight into the 50-metre zone. Bounces nicely for Donald. And Stevenson gets the pass. And Trent Grant again to have a shot. Got a fair angle this time, but certainly not too much distance for him. Kicks, it's too high. Crowd's pretty happy though, and that's through the middle, and that's another goal to Donald. Nearly 24 minutes gone. 16-12, 108. Donald leading Nullawil 10-10, 70. 38-point lead to Donald. And the game is all but over. So it could be 28 minutes. There's been 7 goals at least this quarter. This time tap goes Donald's way again, but it's intercepted by Nullawil and a quick kick forward. Quigley trying to pick it up, doesn't quite get it. Goes back. Kick was smothered. Hurston for Donald with the ball. Here's a quick kick on the wing. Young. Kicking out further around the boundary. And it's carried over the line and will be thrown in. Just forward of centre for Donald on the other side. "25 minutes ticked over, so 5 minutes of time on gone. It's caught with the ball. Umpires paid the free kick to Putt. Putt goes for the short pass. Finds Quigley. He gets it across. I think that was to Wade. He quickly kicks it forward. Picked up by the Nully team. They kick it in and almost a mark, but not quite held. Scooped off. Young picks it up. Kicks on his left foot and it's going to go over the line and will be thrown in on the 50-metre line in Nully's forward zone this time. 26 minutes gone. Donald have it. Nully has it. Donald has it. Nobody's got it. It's tapped out. Nully has it. Hand pass across. Quigley hand pass. Riley Smith hand pass across. This time a kick forward. And it might be out on the full, is it? Or no, it's marked. Donald has marked it. They kick it back. Safe kick. Kicking to the centre, this time to Noah Berry. Donald now can afford to play their keepings off game that they did at the end of the third quarter. But he goes for the big kick. It doesn't really matter what they do. Not enough time left. Donald with the ball running down the boundary, kicks it. A nice kick, nice mark. Stevenson again, I think that is for Donald. He kicks it in and finds Grant, Trent Grant. 10 or 12 metres out. Big angle. Is he going to play on? Yes, he is. Quickly plays on, snaps towards goal, goes right across the face of it. There's no mark, and it's going to be thrown in. And we've hit the 27.5 minute mark, so a couple of minutes left, and that's it at the most. Big throw in. Snap towards goal by Stevenson is not far enough. Nully able to force it through and quickly come back with a kick. Mark taking and a hand pass to the player running past, so both sides are still having a go. Riley Smith with the ball takes 2 bounces, a long hand pass, finds a teammate who takes off, this time goes for the kick, and that's the end of the game at the 28.5-minute mark, and a big win to Donald. Final scores are Donald 16 goals, 13 behinds, 109 points, have defeated Nullawil 10 goals, 10 behinds, 70 points. 28.5 minutes in the final term.
There's only 15 rounds to go. Maybe one.